up, metalheads, and welcome to another episode of Full Metal Geek. As boys to men have said numerous times, we have come to the end of the road. The end of the road to the town. Not exactly, but the end of this little thing we have put together to decide who will be challenging next for the Full Metal Geek Championship. I am your host, as usual. Well, not lately, but that's because I've been busy. I'm not busy anymore. I just got fired, but we're not going to talk about that. But I am your host, the Red Ranger, Rene Villarreal Jr. Thankfully, not in this match, actually participating. I just get to host it. And with me, as always, is my co-commissioner and the man everyone is chasing after, and that is Robert the Hobbit Parker. Robert, you know, we started this. We've come to this point. How are you feeling right now going into this match?
Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, this road to the title was something that you and I concocted a couple months ago when we were trying to get more debut players into the league. We were trying to still get old blood matches, but we really wanted to see what happens when old blood and new blood collide. So we came up with this, and I think it's worked out really well so far. It's given a lot of people a lot of great matches, a lot of great chances to shine. I mean, both four-ways were fantastic matches, and these are just the two who came out of it. So, you know, we've got Dominic on one side, who in that four-way, he came out on top of Caleb and you and Sandy. And then on Jay on the other side, he came out on top of Kane and Nazario and Tim. So both of these players, fantastic, have great records, great trivia knowledge. Me as champion right now, I'm looking at Dom as the guy I already knocked out. So I'd rather play Jay just because, you know, I want to play somebody new. But, you know, if Dom's cruising for a bruise and he can play me again either way, I'm looking forward to who wins this either way.
Absolutely. And just to clarify for everyone, I technically quit just before I got fired, so don't feel bad for me. I had to go. But yeah, man, like you said, I mean, we had, you know, just to reiterate for everyone, you know, we had two sides of this. We had a rookie side and a veteran side. This is the top of the rookie and the top of the vets going at it head to head. We're going to go first with the new blood we have here. That is Jay Burnz. Jay, you know, you're here. Out of all the new people that got started this year, you were the one who ended up on top. And, you know, I want to ask you how you're feeling, but the reason I really want to ask you how you're feeling is, for those of you who haven't watched the last match, it was very obvious to Dom when he won. He said of everybody he wanted Jay Burnz, but that was because he said Jay Burnz was an easy win. Jay, coming into this match, how are you feeling after those comments?
Well, Dom's a toothpick little bitch. So fuck that kid. Look at him. He's so hyperactive. I got into this video stream, and what did he start doing? He was already going 1.5 miles a fucking minute. I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't get a word in fucking edgewise. My only hope is that fucking motor mouth of his gets him in fucking trouble and he can't answer a single question.
This kid says trying to fucking overtalk me as per usual because that's what everybody wants to do. All they want to do is beat me. Hence why he's trying to talk over me and talk as fast as me because he just wants to beat me. Because he knows that I'm
Avengers 4? Did you pitch Avengers 4?
Yeah, no, I didn't know why. Because I pitched
snap
Avengers
back,
4. Because
you
I
watched to
actually
snap back to
pitched
reality.
Avengers 4. And
basic
whose
bitch.
plot was the movie?
You basic bitch.
Yeah, exactly. And guess what?
You, I can't wait to kick your ass, dog.
This basic bitch is still gonna kick your ass, and you're gonna go back.
Don't make me reach for this computer and smack the shit out of you.
Bro, you couldn't reach the shit even if you want to.
Look,
even
these aren't sausage fingers, you punk. Oh, fuck you up.
Oh, what, those mangled ass little fingers that are like, oh my god, ass fingers that are like,
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shove them up your fucking ass and work your mouth like a puppet.
Let's do it. Oh, man? How about you work your mouth in the fucking ring?
Let's do this, bitch. Come on.
All right, let's bring it.
Well, I know we're going to have to use so much censorship just with that little thing. I mean, I don't know.
Good thing we're not monetized, huh?
Yeah, good thing. Yeah, good thing kids don't watch this, man. I mean, totally. You know, at least we're all, you know, it's not like we're trying to get views and everything, but whatever. But Jay, other than that, honestly, how are you feeling right now? After going through everybody, how are you feeling?
My biggest threat was the four-way match. I hate multi-man matches. This is fun. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Dom is one of my best friends in the league. I've wanted to play him in a single match, one-on-one, since I started doing trivia, and I just haven't had the chance. We've been in a couple of multi-man matches, but we've never faced off one-on-one. So I really can't wait to see how this goes. Dom, love you, buddy.
Love you too, Jay.
All right. And of course, we know his opponent. Dom, you know, you're here. You've said from the beginning that you have wanted back at Robert since being the the only, you were one of the other contenders for the first championship. You didn't have a great match against Robert. You tried to come back in a triple threat that didn't go your way. You're back here again, one match away from going up against Robert again. I mean, you've played in this format now. This is going to be your third time playing this format. Do you think that gives you an advantage over Jay going into this match?
Well, I can tell my little manager has some words stewing up, so I'm going to let him speak for me first before I actually voice my opinion. So,
little manager.
All right, well, then I guess we have to do this. I hate that our commissioners had to start this, but because Cody decides to be in on every single thing as well, I now have to let every manager say their piece of words.
Go back to Sandy. RJ, go back to Sandy.
I'll cut you off the phone right now. No, I'm not like these other people. I will kick you off the call. I don't care. Cody respects what I'm saying. You either shut up or I kick you off the call. You literally have 30 seconds to say what you need to say, and that is it. I'm not even kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Caleb Coho. He's apparently Dominic's manager now. Coho, say what you have to say. You literally have 30 seconds.
Listen, Robert, when Rizzi played you last time, sure, you won. But Rizzi has something that he didn't have last time. He has me in his corner to help him focus. Rizzi is a powerhouse. He is a rifle that will take out anyone out now. He has the focus and the sight to focus down on who he needs to take out. So, Jay, congrats on making it. You're not winning today.
I love you, Jay, still. But thank you, Coho. Great words from my manager, as per usual. Look, I'm not going to lie, when I started this whole thing, I thought the whole manager thing was a joke. I was like, what do they actually do? But I got to say, Coho has helped me focus, because I'm not going to lie. I'm a little ADHD. There's a reason why I talk so fast. There's a reason why I can never focus. But having a manager does help me focus. And Jay, as much as I love you, I still do have to beat you so that I can actually beat Robert this time. Because, Robert, I know you think I'm not going to do it, but I'm telling you, just watch yourself, little buddy. Just watch yourself. Let's do this.
All right, well, the goal is Robert, but the focus right now is on Jay. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us get this match started. As I said, this is a #1 contenders match. So, if you haven't been paying attention, this means that this is a 5-round match. So, I'm going to start with round number 1. Round number 1 is our usual round 1. Each of these gentlemen will be given 10 questions from throughout the world of geekdom. Each time they are asked a question, they will have 15 seconds to write down their answer. Once time is up, they will be asked to reveal their answers and vocalize it. Each correct answer is 1 point. There is no stealing because they get the same questions. If anyone gets a perfect round, they will receive a bonus question, and that is it. So, Dominic, are you ready?
Let's do this.
Jay, are you ready?
Sure.
All right, I will go ahead and start off with your first question, and that is in the category of Wizarding World. Okay, in Wizarding World, in Half-Blood Prince, what nickname does Ron give the collective group of students favored by Slughorn? And as always, Robert doing them dirty from the get-go.
And both of these guys know their Wizarding World. That's not
I know they do. It's true.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we will go with the higher ranked competitor, Dominic.
The Slug Club.
And Jay?
The Slug Club.
That is correct for both of you. 1 point each.
Nice job, guys. Your next question is in the category of Worlds of DC. What was the name of Jor-El's wife and Kal-El's mother at the beginning of Man of Steel? We'll just take the first name.
Is her last name ever said? I don't think
I need to watch this movie again.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Jay, we're coming to you first.
Sarah L?
That's incorrect. Dominic.
Lara.
That is correct. Lara Lorvan.
Oh, okay.
All right, gentlemen. And just to answer your question, Dominic, I don't know if they ever say her last name.
I legitimately don't think they've ever said her last name in any form of media.
They do not.
Okay.
Robert's been wrong before. Ask him about all the Middle-earth questions I've had to correct him on.
Good
Anyway,
point.
back to why we're here. Category number 3 is in the category of mixed bag. Mixed bag. What year saw the release of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie? The second best Ninja Turtle movie ever made, right under its sequel, Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. Fight me.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Weird that none of them are good. 5,
Oh,
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, let's go to Dominic.
1990.
And Jay?
Hey, the year I was born, 1990.
That's correct for both gentlemen.
Me too. Your next question is in the category of quotes. What DC character said, "I don't feel anything emotionally except for rage"?
Robert, this is one of those questions that I just have to say, I love you when you write something. This is a great question. This is so great.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Jay.
That sounds like some shit Rorschach would say.
That is incorrect.
Yikes.
And Dominic?
Yeah, I put Batman.
That is correct.
Hey!
It is
that Lego Batman?
It's
Lego Batman! Fuck yeah!
It is
yeah!
Back to Lego Batman.
Hell yeah!
All right, gentlemen.
Fuck yeah!
Your next question is in category of MCU. In what film do Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver make their MCU debut?
Easy.
Thanks for judging the questions. Not your job.
You're welcome.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, let us go to Dominic.
Avengers: Age of Ultron.
That is
incorrect.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Absolutely
fuck! You're right. You know, you're right. I deserve that one. I deserve that one for my comment. You're right. That's karma right there.
Check.
You're right.
Oh, no, I had Age of Ultron as well. I didn't think you were talking about the cameo.
Yep.
No, that counts. That counts. No.
America, Winter Soldier. That's
right. See, that was karma right there. See, I deserve that.
All right, your next question is in the category of Star Trek. Star Trek. Who plays General Chang in Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country?
Fun fact, I might have been able to guess this right.
I believe it.
For those of you who don't watch, me and Star Trek, we do not get along.
Star Trek and most people don't get along in this community. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not always. Pens down. Jay.
The man who's worth all the money in the world, Christopher Plummer.
Actually, we're looking for Kevin Spacey, but that's correct.
Fuck you, Robert. You stole my joke, Christopher Plummer.
Not your job to make jokes.
We must keep reminding Dominic his job today is only to compete, not for commentary, not for jokes. He just answers questions. Let's see if he can do that with the next category, which is in the other side of the galaxy, and that is in Star Wars. Star Wars.
Nothing but.
How many crime syndicates does
Enfys Nest.
Enfys? Okay, I couldn't say it right. Let me start over again. I always should ask Robert before I do this. How many crime syndicates does Enfys Nest say there are in Solo, a Star Wars story?
This is an RJ favorite of guess a number.
I do love guessing numbers. I'm usually pretty good.
Caleb does too. 5.
Actually, I just like giving number questions because that's usually what you get wrong.
1. That's true. Pens down.
All right, let's go to Dominic.
I put 8.
And Jay?
3.
That is both incorrect. You split the difference actually for you. It's 5. 5.
I was like, I can name 3 of them.
The next question.
8 minus 3 is 5. That would have given you the right answer.
Weird. Math. The next category is in Middle Earth. What kind of elvish bread do Frodo and Sam eat together at the start of Two Towers?
I wish this bread existed.
There's recipes for it.
Yeah, but like, I mean, in reality,
Not the
like, when it actually
same.
does what it's
It's
supposed
not
to
the
do.
same. Fucking Robert.
Jay, we already have to tell Dominic,
4,
don't make me get on you too about commentary.
2,
Are you gonna kick me off the call?
I might.
Down.
I might just
Don't
take
tempt
him.
him. Don't tempt him.
I'll do it.
Jay, would you have?
Lambus bread.
That is correct, and Dom.
Lambus bread.
Absolutely.
All right, gentlemen. Your penultimate question, which is why I went first because I always like saying it, is in the category of DC. This is DC outside of the worlds of DC.
Fun.
In Swamp Thing, who plays Alec Holland, the scientist who becomes Swamp Thing?
Jay looking confident on this one. Dominic.
Oh, you're gonna fucking murder me after this.
No, I'm not confident.
5.
I think I know this person's in the movie. I think I just have the wrong person.
1. Pens down, please.
We're gonna check. Let's go to Dominic first.
Yeah, I already forgot it. I didn't have it.
All right, and Jay.
Ray Wise?
That is correct.
That is correct.
Fucking damn it. Ugh.
Shout out to Mr. Carefree, Richard Schwartz. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, and your final question is in the category of Marvel. In The Wolverine, Logan meets a Japanese mutant named Yukio, who tried to bring him to Tokyo. What power does Yukio have?
Fun fact, I saw this movie because it came out on my 21st birthday.
What a way to celebrate by watching The Wolverine.
Hey, I mean that. Hey, you know, it may not have been a great movie, but it was a pretty decent movie to
5,
watch.
4. Oh, it's solid. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Jay.
She can see the future?
Dominic, what you had, yeah.
Yeah, she sees into the future, clairvoyant.
That's up to you, Robert.
Did you need that she touches them to do it?
No, I will accept that we were specifically looking for she can foresee people's deaths. It's not she won't see anything in the future. She was looking for deaths. But I will take it since you both
You're
have
gonna take it? No
we'll
problem.
give them both the point.
And just for another quick plug, this is one of those questions that y'all lucky Robert is, because I wouldn't have given it to either of you. I would have said, screw you both.
Also, her fucking vision still came to fruition at the end of Logan.
Yep.
Just saying.
All right, so at the end of round 1, I have Dominic up 7 to Jay's 6.
Yes, so this is still a very close game.
Good job, Jay.
Thank you, buddy. Great job, bro.
Right.
Hell yeah.
So with that, we will move into round number 2. Round number 2 is still also the same as a regular round. Each of these gentlemen will get a spin at the proverbial wheel. It's not really a spin, it's more of a touch, because I'm just going to touch a screen and the wheel's going to spin. But whatever it lands on, they will get 5 questions from that category, each question worth 2 points. They are allowed to go multiple choice. However, the value of the question will then drop down to 1. They are allowed 1 respin unless it lands on villain's pick. There are 10 categories on the wheel, 8 different categories, including, and then there's also hero and villain's pick. Be reminded, gentlemen, there is stealing in this round. We will give you about a 5-second count to steal a question after someone has missed it. You do not have to write it down because this is only a one-on-one match. So, to let you know, so Dominic, you are in the lead. I will give you the categories that are available for you tonight, and then you will decide whether you would like to spin first or second.
Got it.
Your categories this evening are Wizarding World, MCU, Directors and Composers, Worlds of DC, Marvel, Mixed Bag, Heroes and Villains, Quotes, and then Hero and Villains Pick.
All right.
So would you like to go first or second?
I'm going to go first.
He is going to go first. All right. So we're going to bring up the wheel right here for you, Jay. Sorry for the glare. I will do my best to get rid of it. Here's your first spin. It is spinning. And it lands on Worlds of DC. Would you like to keep that? Spin again. You're going to keep it? All right. Robert, would you like to take his round 2?
Sure thing, will do. All right, Dominic, your questions in Worlds of DC. It's like halfway down, so it takes me a while to scroll to it. Here we go.
All right.
What is the name of Deadshot's daughter in Suicide Squad?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Hannah, B, Kaylee, C, Candace, or D, Zoe.
Let me hear the options again.
A, Hannah, B, Kaylee, C, Candace, or D, Zoe.
I'm going to say C, Candace.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal from Jay.
I'm going to say Zoe.
That is correct for a 1-point steal.
All right.
Tie game.
Tie game.
Your second question. Who plays Dr. Stephen Shin, an Atlantis conspiracy theorist in Aquaman?
Randall Park.
2 points. That's correct. All right, your next question. As German soldiers invade the beaches in pursuit of Steve Trevor, he nervously asks Diana if the Themyscirans have what?
Guns.
Correct for 2 points. Your next question. How many cycles of somatic reconditioning was Zod sentenced to in Man of Steel?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, 100, B, 200, C, 250, or D, 300.
I'm going to say 200.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal from Jay.
I'm gonna say 300.
That is correct for another 1 point steal.
Wow.
Those steals really have to stay in this match. And your next question, your final question. In Batman v Superman, Clark leaves Lex's party to save people from what Mexican city?
I need multiple choice on that one. I don't want to fuck this one up.
A. Guadalajara. B. Cancun. C. Juarez. Or D. Mexico City.
Cancun.
That is incorrect. Chance for another 1 point steal.
Can I hear those options one more time, please?
Yep, your options are A. Guadalajara. B. Cancun. C. Juarez. Or D. Mexico City.
I'm gonna say Juarez.
Correct for another 1 point steal. Jay.
Motherfucker. Good job, Jay.
Thank you, buddy.
So at the end of Dominic's round 2, he has gained himself 4 points, put himself up to 11. Jay putting himself at 9, only 2 points behind as we go into Jay's spin.
I can't hear you, buddy.
RJ is muted.
Sorry, I had to take care of something. But yeah, Jay, with those steals, almost made as many points as Dom did. If he can get a really good spin right now, this is a chance for him to take a lead. So we are going to bring up that wheel once again. So Jay, this is your first spin. Remember, everything is still on the table except for Worlds of DC. I'm going to spin it now.
All right. Watch it be opponent's choice.
Right.
And it is MCU.
I'll stick with it.
All right, no problem. Just let me get to that real quick. So
The CUs popped up for both of us today.
Right?
Didn't quite work out for Dom. We'll see if it works out for
Not
Jay now.
quite.
all right. Jay, are you ready?
As I'll ever be, bud.
All right. Your first question in the world of MCU. In The Incredible Hulk, Stan Lee cameos as a man drinking a soda. What city is that man from?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Chicago, B, Milwaukee, C, Detroit, or D, Minneapolis.
I'm going to go Minneapolis.
Dominic, a chance for a 1 point steal.
That would be Milwaukee.
That's correct for 1 point.
It was literally my other guess. Good steal.
Thank you.
All right. Your next question. I'm going to say the movie because it was forgotten to be written here, so I'm just going to put it. Just to clarify.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot to put the movie.
In Ant-Man and the Wasp, when in Bill Foster's office, Scott and Bill compare their records of how large they grew. What is Scott's record?
Oh, fuck. Multiple choice.
Is it A, 65 feet, B, 21 feet, C, 40 feet, or D, 74 feet? Gonna have to give you 5, 4.
65
3.
feet.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice. Good job.
Thank you.
Right. Your next question. What technology entrepreneur cameos as himself in Monaco in Iron Man 2?
Elon Musk.
That's correct for 2 points, and he is tied.
Tie game.
All right, this is his chance to try to take the lead with 2 questions left. Oops, this did not want to scroll for some reason. Nope, it just screwed up for me. There it goes. All right. Your next question, Jay. In Doctor Strange, what book from the Ancient One's private collection is about the study of time?
Oh. The Book of Cagliostro.
That is correct for 2 points. Wow, that was a nice pull.
2 points on the lead.
All right, and your last question. Who kills the being? Sorry. No. I said being. I'm sorry. Who kills the being called Curse originally known as Algrim in Thor: The Dark World?
Frigga.
Dominic, a chance for a 2-point steal.
All right. So that being actually killed Frigga, which means that the answer is Loki.
And that is correct for 2 points. So,
Tie game.
it is a tie game after round 2. We have now tied game 14-14. And this is going to get very interesting as we get into round 3. Like we said, this is a 5-round match, so round 3 is a little different. We call this the deep cut round. Each of these gentlemen will be presented with a list of 3 movies that were randomly chosen before the match, and they were not informed of them until right before it. Each of these movies contains 5 deeper cut questions that are each worth 2 points. There is no penalty for missing. There is no stealing allowed. Whatever movie is left over, you will still see again. So, gentlemen, pick wisely. Now, since it is a tied game, Dominic, you are the higher-ranked competitor, so you will be able to pick first, and Jay will go first once he picks his. So, gentlemen, once again.
Sorry.
Oh.
What was that, Jay?
Did you guys hear my answer? I'm sorry. This isn't the first time that I got kicked out of a Hangouts call today.
No,
Oh, no, we heard you say Frigga.
No, we heard you say Frigga.
That was correct,
it
right?
was incorrect.
No,
it
it
was
was
Incorrect. Okay.
And then it was Dom stole for 2 points. It was Loki.
So now you're tied. You are now tied.
Okay.
And as I was saying, because you are tied, Dominic will get to pick first of the 3 movies, but you will answer your questions first.
Okay.
So, once again, gentlemen, as I told you at the beginning, your 3 questions for this match your 3 movies to select from are Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and Deadpool 2. Dominic, what would you like your round 3 questions to be from?
Rizzi, I think we take Revenge of the Sith.
You want to do Revenge of the Sith this round? Max out points?
I think we max our points with Revenge of the Sith.
All right. Fuck it. Let's do it. Revenge of the Sith.
All right. So Dominic will be answering from Revenge of the Sith in round 3. Jay, it is either Star Trek 3 or Deadpool 2. What would you like to answer from?
Deadpool 2.
All right. And Jay, you are going first. So Robert, hit him with his questions from Deadpool 2.
Sorry about that. I was just getting my
No problem.
protect. All right. So we're going to Jay first for Deadpool 2. These are 5 questions with 2 points apiece. No multiple choice, no stealing. Here we go.
Yes.
Question 1. Bill Skarsgård plays a character named Zeitgeist. What are his powers?
He vomits acid.
Correct for 2 points. All right. Your next question. During the prison break scene, Deadpool asks Cable 3 questions. What was one of the 3?
Aren't you supposed to be in a Captain America movie?
That is incorrect. We're looking for, is dubstep still a thing? Which Sharknado are we on? And at what point do audiences say enough with the robotic arms? Question 3. How long does... All right, Jay, your third question. How long does Cable give Deadpool to talk Russell out of killing the headmaster?
$30 seconds.
That is correct for 2 points. Total up to 18. All right, your penultimate question this round. What song plays as Deadpool kills the henchmen in Hong Kong towards the beginning of the movie?
Dolly Parton's 9 to 5?
That's correct. 2 points. And your final question from the film you adore so much, Deadpool 2. While the X-Force is on the plane, Peter says he thinks what disease has killed more people than Cable?
Ebola?
That is incorrect. So you guys were looking for melanoma. As many people as melanoma has.
It's one of the best jokes in the movie.
So
Like, I don't know.
after that, we have Jay bringing his total up to 20 points in that round. Pretty solid to Dom's 14. Dom now going to have to get his 5 questions, his deep cuts from Revenge of the Sith.
All right.
Hey, all right, so after Jay's round, he was able to pull up to 20. It is now Dominic's turn. Dominic, you chose Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Yes. All right, your first question. When Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Palpatine are caught on Grievous's ship in ratios, what strategy does Anakin recommend?
Wait for R2. Wait for R2 to save them.
Robert, that is your call again.
I don't think we can accept that. There was a specific strategy that he said that is involved with it, but we were specifically looking for patience.
All right.
Patience. So that would be incorrect. So we're moving on to the next question. All right. So, Dominic, your next question in the category of Revenge of the Sith. Who pilots the spacecraft that brings Padme to Mustafar in Revenge of the Sith?
C-3PO.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
Your next question. During Obi-Wan's report on the Outer Rim sieges, he says that what planet has fallen?
God.
And I'm going to have to give you 5.
Let me get a repeat.
That was Dominic's first repeat. Question again. During Obi-Wan's report of the Outer Rim sieges, he says which planet has fallen?
Kashyyyk.
That is incorrect. Robert, can you pronounce that for me? Because I'm not even going to bother.
We're looking for Salukami.
Salukami is apparently the planet we've been looking for. All right. Dominic, your next question. At the end of Revenge of the Sith, C-3PO and R2-D2 are left in whose care?
Oh my God. It's the captain of Tantive 4.
5.
What the fuck is his name?
3.
Repeat.
2.
That's his second repeat. At the end of Revenge of the Sith, C-3PO...
Captain Antilles. Captain Antilles.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Still are charging you that repeat, though. Just
all right. Yeah, I know. That's fine.
No problem.
That's fine.
And your final question. Finish the quote. Twice the pride.
Double the fall.
That's correct for 2 points, and we are still tied up after 3 rounds. It is now 20-20, and we now get into round number 4, which is the double Jeopardy round.
All right.
Each of these gentlemen will now be presented. We're going to bring the whiteboards back out. Each of you will now be presented with 5 more questions, each worth 1 point. However, now if you miss these questions, you will lose a point. Where do those 4 questions come from? Well, like we said, the last movie in that list was going to come back to haunt y'all. So I hope you picked correctly, because now your double Jeopardy questions are going to be in the category of Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. Bring it kind of back into here. Like I said, we're just going to start with. Okay, so we're going to get started with round 4. As we said, the questions are coming from Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. Remember, gentlemen, every wrong answer or no answer is minus a point. Every correct answer will give you a point. Robert, we'll do these together. Since I started off with the odds last time, you can do the odds for this one.
All right, here we go. Your first question. Kirk asks Scott if Scotty always multiplies his repair estimates by a factor of what?
Robert hates number questions, but he loves dealing them out.
3, 2, 1. I don't love them. This probably the first ones this season or in this match. Pens down. Dominic.
5.
That is incorrect. Loss of a point. Jay?
Hey, Dom. It's 5.
We're actually looking for 4.
Now we're very close.
God.
Very close. All right, each gentleman loses a point. We move on to the next question. What is the name of the Vulcan priestess that refuses Spock's body with his Katra?
This movie's weird. Katra and weird Vulcan rituals and
Spock. What is Spock? What is that?
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
Shot in the dark. Andala?
That is incorrect. And Dominic.
Not even trying on this one.
All right. We're looking for T-Lar. T-Lar.
All right, your next question is in the category of still this movie. Your question. What is the name of Bones' father?
You wonder if either of them are thinking like, should I have risked not getting any points and not losing any now that they have stuck with this of losing points?
5. It's the strategy of this 5-round format. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Dominic.
Believe it or not, I have actually seen this movie. Tim.
That is incorrect. Jay.
Leonard.
That's also incorrect. We were looking for David.
David.
Same thing.
All right. We move on to your next question. When Savik and David beam down to the Genesis planet, what do they find inside of the tube that once contained Spock's body?
Now that these guys obviously really claim Star Trek as a strength, so the randomizer may be screwed with them just a little bit.
Somewhere Sandy Robinson is biting his teeth, asking why couldn't he be in this match?
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we go to Jay.
Flora.
That is incorrect. And Dominic.
Baby Spock?
That is also incorrect. We are looking for Spock's burial robe. Spock's burial robe. The body is gone. All that is left is his robe.
Dom, you're not the only one who's seen this movie.
I
And
have actually seen the movie.
your final question, guys, in the category of still this movie. How does David Marcus die?
I think that's the fastest I've seen either of them right in this entire round.
Or it's the easier question of the
Probably.
of the 5.
Everybody gets one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Going to Dominic first.
He gets stabbed by a Klingon.
And Jay?
He gets stabbed.
Both correct.
Hey!
So
And we are still tied.
at the end of that round,
Fuck yeah!
from a subtotal standpoint, both players lost 4 points in that round, but we're back to 16-16 as we go into the final round.
I got 17-17.
No, we sloshed.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
you're
it's
right.
17.
You're right.
No, he's right. It's
Yeah, I was
17-17.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say, we lost
17-17.
4 and then we gained 1 on the last one.
We both got that last one, yep.
Yes. So, as we were saying, it is now 17-17, still a tied game as we go into the final round of this #1 contenders match. It could not be more exciting.
Good luck, Jay.
Here is
Good luck,
how
everybody.
round number 5 works. It is like the usual round number 3. I will now bring up a second wheel. This wheel now only has 6 categories on it. Each of these competitors will spin that wheel 3 times, once for a 2-pointer, once for a 3-pointer, and once for a 5-pointer. Every question they get right, they get that amount of points. Everything wrong, they just don't get it. And a category is allowed to be spun more than once as long as it is in a different point value. There is no stealing, of course. So, since we've never been in this situation, I guess we have to keep with the normal format of you are tied, but Dominic, you are still the higher ranked competitor. So Jay, you are going to go first. You must take the lead before Dominic has to answer a question. So I will inform you both of the categories that you will be spinning for in this round. Your 6 categories are Wizarding World, Middle Earth, directors and composers, mixed bag, DC, and Star Trek, which I'm sure nobody wants to get after that last round. So, Jay, are you ready?
No.
Well, too late. Here it comes. So, we're going to spin.
Hey, you asked.
And you get one respin to us throughout the entirety of this round.
You are allowed one respin. And the first spin for you, Jay, for 2 points is DC.
I'll take it.
All right.
This has been fun.
Robert, you were Jay for round 3, right?
I asked Dominic in round 3. No, I asked Jay. You're right. I asked Dominic.
Okay, so I will ask Jay's questions for this round, and it is in DC. Where's DC at the end? Why, Robert? Why do you do this to me? All right. All right, Jay, for 2 points and the lead in the category of DC, what type of building did Joker meet Vicky Vale at in Batman 89? Keep in mind, Jay, you have all your repeats. Dom only has one left. And you both have challenges.
An art museum.
That is correct.
That is correct for 2 points. We were just looking for a museum, but we will take art museum.
Okay.
All right. So, Dominic, it is
All
now
right.
your turn to tie up the game. Your spin is going in. And it is Wizarding World for 2 points.
All right.
All right.
All right, Dominic, you're a 2-pointer in Wizarding World. I like that Dominic already decided to keep it before his manager chimed in. Here we go. In Chamber of Secrets, what student do the Pixies hang from the chandelier in Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Neville.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right. So we are now back to Jay, tied up again. So, Jay, we're now giving you your second spin. This is for your 3 pointers. Remember, you are still allowed one respin if you so choose. Your spin is in. And it is Middle Earth. Middle Earth for 3 points. Would you like to keep that or spin your one respin?
I'll keep it.
He is going to keep it. All right. Go back up to Middle Earth. And Robert, you bastard. For 3 points, Jay. What was the answer to the first riddle that Bilbo asked Gollum in An Unexpected Journey?
All right. In 5, 4,
Teeth?
3.
That is correct for 3 points.
points, that
And
is
the
correct.
lead once again. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Holy
All right.
shit.
Once again, Dominic, we are back to you.
All right.
For 3 points, we are spinning the wheel.
If he gets Wizarding World for all 3 of his fucking questions, I'm
No, don't say that. Jay, don't fucking jinx me. Don't fucking jinx
And
me.
it is directors and composers for 3 points. Would you
All right,
like
for the 3-pointer, what's that?
3-pointer.
Coho, what'd you say?
Keep that. It's 3. You should be okay.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it.
Be a composer.
All right. Here is your question. 3 points to directors and composers.
All right.
Who has a special guest director credit on Sin City?
Quentin fucking Tarantino.
We didn't need the swear, but I guess.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, you did. It's Tarantino. Yeah, you did.
But you were correct for 3 points.
If it's Quentin
All right.
Tarantino, it should have been an N-bomb. I'm just saying.
True, except I'm white, so I'm not gonna say that.
Let's just skip right to Jay's 5. This is
Yeah, let's just ignore all this. And, all right, so Jay, remember
Yeah,
you
buddy.
are still allowed one respin. This is for 5 points and to take the lead.
God, we are still tied.
We are still tied this
Oh
entire
my
game.
God.
I just-
Greatest
I just wanna point
number
out to
one
everyone.
contenders match of all time.
Dominic,
Of all
shut up.
two.
I love you, RJ.
All right, so there's your possibly first spin. And for 5 points, it landed on directors and composers. Would you like to spin again or keep that?
I can't this match. Oh.
He is actually thinking about this. I'm surprised. Most people would just say spin again.
I am going to spin again, although I've been studying my ass off when it comes to directors and composers.
All right, no problem. Well, whatever it lands on now, you will take. It is spinning again. And it is going to be in the wizarding world.
Holy shit.
The wizarding world.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let me just get to that question.
Oh my god.
All right. For 5 points, Jay, name 2 of the 3 schools who compete in the Tri-Wizard Tournament in Goblet of Fire.
Hogwarts, Durmstrang, and you asked for 2?
Yes.
Hogwarts and Durmstrang.
That is correct for 5 points.
Would you have accepted Bobaton, or would you needed Bobaton's Academy?
Bobaton. We didn't need Hogwarts.
It's Bobaton, first of all, so I would have counted you wrong.
Yeah, same.
It's one word. You can pronounce it either way. Just saying. I'm not French.
Fair. That's fair. All right. Anyways, Jay currently sitting at 27 points. We're gonna go into Dominic's 5.
Yes. So now
28.
Here's how
you had 17, and then you just got 10.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right. So here's where it
21
stands,
points.
ladies and gentlemen. Dominic gets possibly 2 spins at this. He's still allowed to respin. If he hits his 5-pointer for the first time ever in a 5-round match, we will be going to sudden death. If he misses, Jay will win the match and be the next challenger for Robert the Hobbit Parker. Dominic, are you ready for your possible first spin?
We got this.
Let's fucking do this only against Jay. Jay, I love you, man.
I love you too, buddy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So we are spinning. And it is directors and composers.
How do you feel? That could be good. That could be good. That could be bad.
I'm torn. It could be it could be an easy question. It could be a fucking
What else
hard
is on
ass
the,
fucking
what else
composer's
is on
question.
that wheel still? Sorry.
It's DC. I haven't got. I already used my Wizarding World 1, so that's no good. It's DC. Star Trek.
Mixed bag, directors,
mixed bag,
Middle Earth, Wizarding
And,
World.
Middle
sorry,
Earth.
gentlemen, I know you're talking, but we're going to have to give you a count.
No, I think we keep that.
decision.
I think we have to keep it, Dom.
5,
I don't want to though.
3,
All right, keep
2.
All right.
You decide to keep it.
Your 5-pointer. If you miss this, Jay will win.
it. Yep.
If you hit it, then we're going to sudden death. Here we go.
All right.
Your 5-pointer. Who directed Howard the Duck? In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
That is your
Last
final
repeat.
Final repeat of the match. Here we go. Who directed Howard the Duck? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Well,
You don't have any more.
Oh shit! Frank Duke. Jay, congratulations, buddy.
And your winner, Jay Burnz, with a final score of 27-22.
Oh
my
my God.
Willard.
What a
Willard Hill.
freaking
Oh my
match.
God.
Wow.
Oh my
Tied
God.
all the way through, coming down to missing the 5-pointer. Oh my God. Robert.
Nice.
Robert, can you even with this
Of course,
match right now?
Fucking Howard
Like,
the Duck.
I can't even with this match right now. That is insane. This entire road to the title has been full of great matches, whether it's debuting rookies, whether it's even just other people coming out to play. You know, we saw like Caleb and Jeremy go to the distance. Both of the 4-ways were incredible matches, and to culminate it all with this match has been insane. And God, I can't wait to play Jay.
Oh my God. I mean, like you said, you wanted new blood. Robert, you got it. Jay has come out to pool as a newcomer, now 4-0. And now we'll be facing 4-0, correct? I'm not crazy. 4-0. Yes.
Yep.
Now 4-0 to now face you, the champ. let's get into them right now. I'm sorry I had to mute them because they're both so stunned by the results of this match. But I'm gonna unmute them one at a time to see what's going on. Jay, my man, you did it. You've made it to the top of the mountain. That is I don't know why. Jay, can you unmute yourself? Sorry, I can't unmute.
You're good, buddy.
Thank you. I mean, what are you feeling right now, man? How's it feeling?
I thought that question was gonna bite me in the ass because I shit you not. 5 hours ago, I asked Dom who directed Howard the Duck. I went over it with him. I spelled it out for him. I was like, he's fucking with me. And to actually come out on top, I didn't expect that at all. It was a little bit of a strategy choosing Deadpool 2 instead of Search for Spock when it comes to the third and the fourth round, because I was a little bit more positive that I could score more points in Star Trek, which wasn't the case. But to see us tied, especially like putting my medal up against Dom, somebody who I know is a fucking phenom in these leagues, I know I've been talking a lot, but I'm speechless, bro. I did not expect this outcome. I thought we would have gone to overtime and I would have lost on like question 3. But here I am, man. I appreciate both of y'all. Whew.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like we said, you've gotten past the beast that is Dom, but now you're going up against the monster that is Robert Parker. I mean, how are you feeling about that?
You can reference back to my first match against Harley when Robert asked me the exact same question. I said I would like a number 1 contenders match. Am I ready for it? Hell no. I am not ready for it. I got to study my ass off, apparently. I've been putting in work trying to get better at this. And, I think that this right here proves it, that I was able to get that number 1 contendership, kind of proves that I've improved as a player. So, Dom, I love you. Coho, even though you said some hurtful shit to me, buddy, I love you too. And I still can't wait to team up with you in Patreon. So.
All right, well, that is awesome, Jay. Like we said, we will be seeing you in the championship match in actually a week as of this dropping. We'll see you in a week in the championship match. Can't wait to see what you do, man. Good luck to you. All right, Dominic, the best part about this is now I can ignore your manager because now he can't say shit. I'm just going to talk to you because
he can let him talk. He's allowed to talk.
No, he's not allowed to talk.
Yes, RJ, he's allowed to talk.
No, it's my rule. No,
that's why he's here.
Nope, we're just going to keep ignoring him. This is fun. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with him. But Dominic, you first out of everybody. You came in here. I know you had a mission, but man, y'all tore it up today together. You should not hang your head. I mean, just how are you feeling right now, man? I know it's hard, but like,
it's the fact that it's not okay. So if I had missed on any other question, any other ridiculously hard, obscure ass 5-point question that Robert pulled out of Swamp Thing or Supergirl or Barbed Wire of all things, that would have been one thing, right? But it's the fact that I was tied for 3 consecutive rounds with Jay, and I lost on a question that I have been asked multiple times since last night. That is what I'm gonna Willard fucking Huke, and I probably still fucked up the question still, but nah, it's Jay definitely earned this, and in some sense I'm kind of glad, because at the very least that means I only have to face Robert once now instead of twice. So I will say that does make me a little bit happy, but if anything, I will say that, I don't know, it gives me stronger motivation. I don't know. Coho, you take it from here. My mind is just like jelly right now.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Coho, your client here, he put on a hell of a match. He has nothing to hang his hat about. I mean, it came down to, it was a category. Y'all talked about it, thought it would be better to keep it. Do you regret not respinning? Do you regret not recommending the respin?
Every time I would tell him to do what he did, to keep directors and composers 10 times out of 10, because that's something that he is really strong at, that he is really good at. I'm a little upset that he missed that one. We went over it last night. Jay went over with him today. Like, that's a question he's gotten twice. But that's going to be a question that he won't forget now. It's a learning experience that will be burned in his brain. Swap thing is another thing we went over yesterday. Ray Wise was a question I gave him last night, and that one was another one that was missed. But that's another one he's going to remember. It's the little things here today that he forgot that he'll remember the next time that comes up. Jay is a hell of a competitor. He played a great game. Good job, Jay. Congratulations, you earned it. And I can't wait to see what you do against Robert. But me and Rizzi are not done. We're not done. We'll be back.
Well, you definitely aren't done. I mean, like we said, both of you guys, you know, Caleb, you made your way to the Fatal 4-Way. Dominic, you made your way to the #1 contenders match. So there's no doubt in my mind, if anything. Well, I actually don't know about Coho because we got to redo the entire thing now again. And those who didn't win are going to definitely suffer. But, Dom, we'll definitely see you again in the fall tournament. There's no way your ranking is going to be hurt too much by this. You're still a gentleman who is always a #1 contender, has always been a #1 contender, will continue to be a #1 contender. So hopefully maybe just summertime isn't for you. Maybe when the fall comes around, you'll take a break, study more, and you'll come back and still get your next chance at Robert. But once again, fantastic match tonight.
Thanks, dude.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that does it for the road to the title. We are now at the end. Next week, it will be the champion, Robert the Hobbit Parker, defending his championship against the newcomer, Jay Burnz. Will Jay Burnz finally be the man to dethrone the Hobbit? Jay doesn't think so, but we all kind of hope it does because we all just want to see Robert cry just one time. We want him to lose that belt. We want him to be stuck in a cave for 500 years as losing it poisons his mind, and he does everything he can to get it back. But once again, Robert, just a quick question. I mean, like, just after all this tournament, seeing at the end, I mean, like, you ready for this, man? Are you ready? You ready for this?
Absolutely. I have played many singles title matches between, you know, this and Fandom over at Multiplex specifically. And every single time that somebody plays me in a singles title match, they go from the top, the best that they've ever been playing. You look at Dominic, Sandy, Jeremy, you look at Case. Everybody who has played me in a singles title match are at the top of their game when they play me, and then they kind of crap out and play very badly against me. It's just this effect I have on people. I expect no less from Jay. Jay's a great guy. He's a very nice guy, a very supportive person, and I love him to death. But I have no intention of going quietly.
All right. Well, that is it for us, ladies and gentlemen, here at Full Metal Geek. Definitely make sure you tune into the championship match between these two gentlemen. Like last time, we will have a very special guest joining us, maybe multiple, but definitely a special guest joining us on that match. And I think you'll all be very excited to see who it is and who it possibly may be as well. So thanks, everybody, for joining us again. That's Jay. That's Dominic. That's Robert. That's Caleb. I am RJ. We will see you guys at the championship match next time.